What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a subscriber/follower on Twitter. And I don't know that I want to try to pronounce this because it really looks like Lickum to me, honestly. And it's just because I have a dirty mind, I think. Anyway, today we're having a mixed tier match, so it should be interesting because I just brought a whole bunch of random stuff, and I'm sure my opponent did as well. Before we get started today, though, I would just like to remind you guys of our like goal for this video. It's going to be 70 likes, so if you have not done so already, please show some support by clicking that thumbs up button right below this video. It does help out a lot. And let's get into my team. I'm bringing a Life Orb, Autotomized Aggron, Physically Defensive Magcargo, Specially Defensive Altaria, Rocky Helmet, Coil Superior, Assault Vest Blastoise, and Choice Scarf Electivire. And apparently by mixed tier, my opponent thought that it was okay to bring a Blaziken/Mega Blaziken. That is never okay. Do not appreciate it when people bring stuff that is Uber's category. I don't appreciate it when people bring stuff that is evasion. Don't bring double team and minimize and all of that shenanigans. Just don't do it. I didn't make it very clear, so I'm not going to quit out of this battle or anything. I'm just going to deal with it, and hopefully we can still have a good match. But in the future, just for everyone's notice, if I'm asking for a battle or you get a battle with me or whatever, please know what the tiers are, know what is allowed in each thing, and whatever battle we're doing, make sure you're bringing legal stuff, please. Alright, so we're up against a Bouffalant and Goodra. We've got Blaziken. There's just all kinds of things. I already clicked the button, so I didn't get to list my entire opponent's team. But we are starting off with the Assault Vest Blastoise here, just because I feel like that can deal with the majority of my opponent's Pokemon, especially if that Blaziken were to start off here. She's actually going to start off with the Mienshao, so that is interesting. I'm expecting Life Orb Fake Out and then U-Turn and all of those shenanigans. So what we're going to do here is go for a Scald, because I don't know what my opponent's going to want to bring in, but we can kind of fish for a burn a little bit, maybe. We'll see what happens here. Actually, the bounce is what this Mienshao goes for. Bounce Mienshao? That is weird. I can honestly say I've never seen that before, but Unstab coming off of Mienshao, I really don't think that's going to do a whole lot of damage, even if I were to stay in here with this Blastoise and just go for another Scald. The only downside is that it has a chance to paralyze, so if I wanted to switch something in, like what would I switch in on this? I guess Magcargo. Magcargo doesn't really care about being paralyzed at all. I could switch in Electivire. Electivire can't be paralyzed. Let's just stay in here and go for the Scald. I feel like that's the better play, because we'll be able to deal a decent amount of damage to this Mienshao, because Mienshao is very, very frail. A lot of times you can just sneeze on it, and it'll basically just die. It could very well be carrying the Focus Sash as well, especially because we don't see Life Orb there. No Life Orb recoil, so this is probably Focus Sash. Scald is almost a one-shot, and at this point we could literally just fart on this Mienshao and it would fall over, and that would be the end of the Mienshao. But we don't get the burn, so that is unfortunate. I'm expecting a switch out here, probably not a hard switch, probably going to be a U-turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to predict a switch into either Goodra or Sceptile, because they both resist water-type moves. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam here, and she's going to U-turn out. So we'll see what she wants to bring in and go up against this Blastoise. We shall see. It's going to be the Bouffalant. Okay, well, Ice Beam's not going to do a whole lot to this at all, especially if it's carrying the Assault Vest, which is possible. Could be Choice Bandit as well. That does absolutely nothing, but we get the Freeze on the Ice Beam. That is terrible luck. I'm sorry about that. I kind of want to just Scald at this point to break her out of the Ice Block, the frozenness, because that just kind of sucks that you got frozen on the first Ice Beam. It's only a 10% chance. That's just silliness. It's just silliness. I don't want a Hacks-filled match. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I don't know what this Bouffalant's going to want to do, if she's going to want to stay in here with this, or maybe switch out and try to get a better opportunity, because I could very easily switch out into something and start setting up all over the place, and that would not be a good time. But we're actually going to switch out our Blastoise here, and we're going to bring in Superior, because we can probably start setting up coils. She's actually going to withdraw the Bouffalant, So we'll see what she wants to go into. It's going to be the Weavile. So that is not a good time. It is not a good time at all. It's very possible that the only Ice-type move that this thing is carrying is going to be the Ice Shard. I've seen that plenty of times before, because a lot of them like to carry Pursuit over the Ice Punch. So that is a thing. Extra coverage and Pursuit is great on Weavile. But I think what I want to do here, regardless, is switch into Magcargo, because we can go for the Lava Plume, and this thing really can't touch us, and we can recover off the damage. So it's going to go for the Fake Out, actually, and that does a total of about 9 damage. And with the lefties, that's not going to do absolutely, that's not going to do absolutely nothing. That doesn't make any sense. It did absolutely nothing. We get all of our HP back. We can very easily go for a Lava Plume here, or we also have an opportunity to set up rocks. We've got things that we can do. Out comes the Goodra, and that's going to eat up this Lava Plume very, very easily. Wow, that does absolutely nothing. This has to be Assault Vest. Actually, it doesn't have to be Assault Vest because I'm not invested in Magcargo. It's pretty weak. No burn on the Lava Plume, and the Muddy Water is coming my way, and I stayed into Toxic. Wow, I did not predict the Muddy Water. Why did I not predict that? I don't know. A lot of them like to carry some type of Dragon-type move, be it Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and then like Fire Blast or Flamethrower. Usually not the Muddy Water because it doesn't have 100% accuracy, but this Goodra is carrying it. And that is the end of our Magcargo very quickly. So that is a problem because she has mostly physical attackers. 4 out of her 6 Pokemon are physical attackers. And our physical wall is down. And that is not a good time. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Not at all. So we're in here with our Electivire. We're going to go for the Ice Punch. We're definitely going to outspeed. And it's going to do a lot of damage if she does not switch out. She may very well predict that because the Ice Punch is very, very obvious at this point. So the Weavile might be coming in here. Or the Bouffalant, depending. No, it's going to be the Weavile, so that's really not going to take that much damage from this. It's going to be a resisted hit. I know Weavile has pretty terrible defenses, but it should still be able to take that okay. Yeah, that does absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, that is a little bit of a problem. And with Magcargo out of the picture here, I really don't have a good switch into this thing. And I'm really afraid to bring pretty much anything on my team in because it's faster. If it's got the Brick Break, Aggron's really not going to want to switch in on that. Although I think that's what I'm going to do here. Is predict the Fake Out, go into the Aggron for now, and then go from there. Because I might be able to scare it out with a Rock-type move, especially if it does not carry the Brick Break. If it does, it's pretty much just going to destroy my life. I can't really switch the Superior in on it at this point because I'm still afraid of the Ice Punch. And I feel like Aggron is a better switch for that Fake Out. And then, I really don't have anything else. I really don't. So in comes the Aggron. And there's the Fake Out. That's going to do absolutely nothing. And this is a pivotal point in the match. If she has Brick Break, she can take out Aggron, and I really won't have anything else to handle the rest of her team, to be honest. Aggron is the sweeper that I have. I've got the Superior, but as long as Weavile and Blaziken are around, I cannot set up. So this is it right here. We're gonna go for a Head Smash, and we'll see what she wants to do. She's going to withdraw, so she does not carry the Brick Break. Either that or she's not confident that it's going to take me out. She could have been predicting a Mega Aggron because most of the Aggrons you see nowadays are Mega, but she's going to switch in her Scarlet, the Sceptile, and that's just going to get one-shotted by Head Smash. We're going to take some Life Orb Recoil, but we've evened the score here at 5-5, just about 8 minutes into this battle. So this is actually moving a little bit faster than some of the battles I've been having recently, when it's been like over a half an hour, just the entire match, and like 20 minutes into the match it's still 5-5 or still 6-6. That's crazy. Anyway, the Blaziken is coming in here, nicknamed Torsha. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't really know, but this thing scares me. This thing definitely scares me. It's definitely got the speed boost. A Protect may be coming at this point, but I don't know if I want to risk it. I'm not feeling that confident. I could predict that and go for the Autotomize, but at +1, Blaziken still might be faster. I don't know. But we're going to switch out here. I feel like that's the better play. We're going to go into Altaria because we pretty much wall this thing. Even though we're specially defensive and Blaziken is usually physically offensive, we resist its stab, and usually the coverage move of choice is going to be the Earthquake. If it has the Stone Edge, then we're in trouble. But there's a Sky Uppercut that really doesn't do that much at all. And with lefties, I'm really not afraid of this thing. Really not afraid of this thing at all unless it shows the Stone Edge. And at this point, I really can't be predicting that. I can't really switch out anyway because Blaziken tears through the rest of my team. Even Blastoise can't really take a high jump kick or a Sky Uppercut or anything like that. So, let's see here. Let's see here what we're going to do. What are we going to do against this Blaziken? I really don't have a lot of experience playing against these, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I don't because they're annoying. They're absolutely annoying. We're actually going to stay in here, and the Blaziken's going to get withdrawn. In comes the Weavile because it has the type advantage, which makes sense. Ice Shard probably will KO us in one hit. We're going to get the Toxic off. Oh no, we're not going to get the Toxic off because it's going to miss. A 90% accuracy move is going to miss. That is awesome. Well, I guess the hacks is kind of evened out because we got a 10% chance of missing that Toxic and a 10% chance of getting the Freeze, so I guess it's gone either way. Freeze is way worse than missing a Toxic, though. I will say that much. So my opponent is still getting the worst end of the stick here. We're going to go into Superior to take the Fake out. Actually, I should have went into Aggron. What am I doing? What? No, please don't go for the Ice Punch. She went for the Ice Punch because I made a stupid play. I was talking and just not even thinking about what was going on. She's going to take Rocky Helmet damage, but Superior just got sacrificed for absolutely no reason. That was a terrible play. Why did I do that? Holy crap, I am terrible sometimes. Sometimes I surprise myself with how bad I can play and just how terrible the plays are that I can make. And then other times I make really good plays. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like always the extremes for me. I never make plays that are just like, middle of the road, not good, not bad. It's always amazing or, you know, cataclysmic. Anyway, we're going into the Aggron now because we were able to scare this Weavile out earlier with this thing. So we may be able to do it again. It is very possible. And we're kind of on the ropes here. Definitely on the ropes because with that Blaziken and the Weavile around, our whole team is in trouble. She's going to go into the Goodra. And that is fine by me. We're going to get a Head Smash off. That's going to do a lot to this Goodra. In fact, it's just going to one-shot it. Goodra goes down in one hit. I can count on one hand how many times I've seen that happen. And I can count probably on like 2 or 3 fingers how many times I've seen that happen without any boosts whatsoever. No Swords Dancing, no Dragon Dancing, just a straight up KO. Aggron is so powerful. The Mega Blaziken is going to come in here, and the Sky Uppercut is definitely coming. It's super obvious for me to go into Altaria at this point, but I don't see any alternative. We have to play safe. So she is going to go for the Sky Uppercut, so that is great news for us because that's really not going to do that much damage at all. We're going to get some lefties recovery, so we're still in an okay position, and we still haven't seen Stone Edge on this thing. So his other coverage move might very well be the, what do you call it? The Earthquake. Or it could have like Protect and Swords Dance and all of those kinds of shenanigans as well. Mega Blaziken just does too many things. Too many things! Now, what are we going to do against this thing? We could go for the Toxic again, but that didn't work out so well last time. The Blaziken is going to get withdrawn again because I really think this thing has just absolutely nothing that it can do to us. In comes the Mienshao, and that is going to get Toxicked. And as I'm noticing, it doesn't have more HP than last time, so it does not have the Regenerator. What are its other abilities? Does it get Reckless? I feel like it might. I feel like it would be the type of Pokemon to get Reckless or like Inner Focus or something like that. But why would you put Inner Focus on a Mienshao now? Seriously. Has to be like Reckless or something. I don't know. Anyway, this Mienshao is toxic, so it's really not going to last that long. It could very well be, very well be reckless because it has the high jump kick, which actually misses, so more hacks, and we're going to get a free roost up, which is absolutely, well, it's not absolutely terrible, but it's not the best thing in the world for our opponents. The hacks is kind of kicking her around here, and I kind of feel bad about that. But at the same time, she's bringing a Mega Blaziken, so I kind of don't feel bad about it. Just saying. In comes the frozen Bouffalant, and unfortunately we can't Toxic it, but what we can do is try to make the best of these freeze turns, however long it's going to last, or it could be an insta-fall, and that would be terrible because it has all kinds of things that can destroy my life, like probably EQ, Stone Edge, Superpower, Head Charge, just all kinds of nasty things, and if it's Choice Bandit, it's going to be doing so much damage to my team. But anyway, we're going to go into Aggron here. We're going to try to end this match right now. We're going to try to end this. Bouffalant is still frozen solid. If we can get the Autotomize off here, we should be able to outspeed everything. The only thing is, well, no, we should outspeed the Weavile at +2. Definitely should outspeed the Weavile, and Ice Shard's going to do absolutely nothing. The Bouffalant does stay frozen. Now, if the Blaziken has Protect and it gets up to +1, it might just be faster. I'm not positive. I have not been in this situation before. We're going to go for the Head Smash. We need it to hit 3 times in a row, and that's just going to straight up take out this Bouffalant, so we're going to get hurt by the Rocky Helmet, which is unfortunate. But the freeze turns here were even more unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate for our opponent, because if it was carrying the EQ, it definitely could have taken us out there. And we really don't have anything for the Blaziken and Weavile other than the Aggron. So that is that. In comes the Weavile here. And we haven't seen Brick Break on this thing. I don't think it carries it. It might just be going for, I don't know what. But we're going to go for the Heavy Slam, because I just realized that Heavy Slam is also super effective against Weavile. It will definitely take it out, and it does. There's no reason to risk missing the Head Smash and then losing the game because of that. So, at this point, it's going to come down to if this Blaziken has Protect or not, and if it does have the Protect, are we still going to be faster than it at +2? I am running max speed. That's right, max speed Aggron, because why not? We're going to go for the Head Smash. It should take this thing out in one hit because Blaziken's very frail. We do outspeed. There's no Protect going on. And Aggron pulling off the pseudo sweep, knocking out 4 Pokemon in a row there. And all it needed was 1 Autotomize to get the job done. And was that 4 Pokemon or 3 Pokemon? No, it was the Bouffalant, Weavile, and Blaziken. I don't know what I was talking about. It did earlier in the match take out the Sceptile, though, so I suppose it took out 4 Pokemon, just not all in a row. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's match. I want to thank you very much for the match, LICM or Lickum, however you're supposed to say it. And I want to thank you all for watching. As always, do not forget to click that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, because it does help out a lot. And I will see you all for the next battle. But until then, game on.